Arrogance. We live in a fairly arrogant culture. You know, knowledge is important, and there is a kind of sense that we should strive to know as much as we can and then fight like hell to prove that what we know is the truth. So it's kind of having a really strong opinion and acting as if it's the truth, it's the whole truth, and that there's no room for anything else. I really like the metaphor of the, looking, one person seeing a 6 and the other person seeing a 9, like that. I really think that represents the idea. For example, a different metaphor, if I say to you, that chair is orange. That's an orange chair. I know it's an orange chair. I've had chairs, I've had orange in my life in so many ways. I put orange and the chair together. There's no way that is anything but an orange chair. And if I meet someone and they go, well, I know this is going to blow your mind, but that chair's not orange, right? I'm going to, depending on my degree of arrogance, I'm going to fight or not fight to prove that I'm right about that chair. But if I let go of arrogance and I stop and go, wow, is it possible that there's a way in which that chair could be another color? And that I might not have all the information, or I might not see well, or maybe, I ended up with the wrong contacts on. I don't know. So it's about that flexibility. You might know something and you feel like, I know this, I'm going to speak like I know it's to be true. But if you're challenged and you're kind of can't stop, pause long enough to consider that there might be something missing, then you're arrogant. And I think that's the problem with humanity. We just haven't stopped long enough to see, how we are responsible for creating our own suffering on the planet. Different topic. Arrogance, like I'm interested in the wound of arrogance, like the need to know, like where that comes from, that I don't know what I had just wanting to be believed, and that if you don't know, then if you're unlovable or something. I don't know. It's an interesting wound, arrogance. I think it's kind of an overinflation and an over a compensation for not being enough. Like knowing was the way you get to be enough, and the way you get to be lovable enough. And if you don't know, then you're not worthy of love. And so you walk around the world touting what you know in the hope that that's going to get the validation and love that you need. I think that's arrogance. And I think I also want to speak about receptivity. That when you're arrogant, you really can't, that possibility of what is what you don't know to be made knowable to you. You just shut it down. That sucks. So those are my thoughts on arrogance.